Hello, Anne-Marie Orrick back here again, and thank you for joining me for the 15 failings managers make when they're hiring. Now, we've reached the phase of screening, and the next couple of failures are around what managers do when they're actually deciding who they're going to interview and shortlist. So the first one is failing to shortlist based on essential criteria over desirable criteria. So I'm sure there is a job description or a job advertisement of some type that you start off with that has essential criteria on it and then the desirables. However, when it actually comes to screening or even selecting a candidate, quite often there can be elements that interfere with the best way to screen. And what I mean by that is a thing we call cross-cultural screening or discrimination. Now, this is not racial discrimination, but it is a form of discrimination which I guess isn't legislated really in a way. So to give you an example of the kinds of discriminations that I'm talking about is, for example, when a perfectly good candidate has very good qualifications but may not be local qualifications or from a university that you are familiar with or an educational institution that you are familiar with. That is screening somebody out that could be potentially a very good and quality candidate due to a lack of your understanding of their education. So it's really up to the managers and the organisation to look into those qualifications and really understand them in more depth rather than passing them off as not valid enough in terms of criteria. Secondly, there is the screening of candidates based upon company reputation. Now, this may be including somebody in the shortlisting process based upon the reputation of a company that they've come from, who is a company that is known for developing good leaders, for example. That doesn't necessarily mean that this individual is a good leader. On the flip side of that, you can sometimes screen perfectly good and quality candidates out because the company may not be as well known as within your industry. However, the candidate may very well be the one for your organisation. So there are examples of not really getting clear on the essentials over the desirables. So make sure that you're very, very clear and specific around what the essentials are and what the desirables are, and that your judgment is not being clouded by these kind of examples that I gave. Next up, we're looking at another screening failure. Stay tuned and we'll be with you soon. Bye for now.